Hi. To complement the lesson called the Wellspring, I want to share with you an exercise that I think you'll find very helpful. If you've never connected with your soul in a deep and meaningful way before, you can come back to this exercise over and over and over again to help you settle in, relax your mind, relax your body, and begin to build that bridge that I spoke about in lesson one to connecting with that deep soulish aspect of yourself. So, this is to complement that lesson. This is the first day of our practice. And this is definitely the opportunity and the invitation for you to begin to go deep within yourself and begin to connect with the part of you that if you could really learn to live from the knowledge and the information and the awareness of your soul, it would begin to shape and change and transform the world as you know it. So, with that being said, I want to invite you right now to take just a few minutes to find yourself in a place that is comfortable, that is relaxed, where you will not be interrupted for at least the next few minutes. And as you find yourself in a quiet, still place, it could be outside. You might do this while you're walking or exercising. I want you to figure out what is the most supportive for you right now. You can lie down to receive this information. You can sit in your most comfortable chair, but I want you to find a place that is a safe and comforting place for you with no distractions. Okay. And as you find yourself in that place of comfort and safety, I want to invite you to begin to let your body acclimate to your surroundings. And one of the ways that you can do that is a technique that I learned from Irene Lyon, who I have participated in her nervous system work. And that technique is just called orienting. And orienting begins to bring safety to your body here and now. We definitely want to always cultivate safety in everything that we practice, especially whenever we are hoping to go deep within ourselves. So I want you to let yourself become familiar with your surroundings by orienting to your surroundings. And so one of the ways that you can do that is by very gently, very slowly, and very calmly letting your eyes move around the room that you find yourself in. You do not want to move quickly. You don't want to move with haste. You want to take it all in. Let your eyes begin to scan your surroundings. So if you're outside, take a minute and just begin to look at the nature that is around you very gently, taking it in almost as though you're studying it. Notice if your eyes want to stop and pause on a particular item or object. But give yourself a moment right now to just orient to the space that you're in right here, right now. The purpose of this is to bring the body to a place of safety and to bring your consciousness into this present moment. And as you're orienting to your space, I want to invite you to notice your breathing. Are you holding your breath? Are you taking big, deep breaths? Just notice what's happening for you. And I want to invite you to begin to relax your body such that your breath is nice and even. Now, if you feel like you need to yawn, or you feel like you need to stretch, or you feel that you need to take a big, deep breath, do follow that nudge from your body. It is letting itself get into a safe environment. And so it may need some extra tending right now. It may need something very specific. So just follow the impulse that your body gives you as you settle into this moment right now. And after you have given some attention to your breath and you've given attention to your surroundings, letting your body know I'm here right now, and I am safe. I want you to begin to let your body feel what it feels like to sit in the chair that you're in, or on the bed that you're lying down in, or the ground where your feet are. What sensations do you feel on your body? Can you feel the chair underneath you? Bring your attention to that place for just a minute. Notice how it feels to begin to let your body be held by the chair that you're in. What if you could just relax any tension in your body that's trying to hold you up, and you could let the chair that you're sitting in do all the work? What would it feel like to melt right now into that safe place? And to whatever extent that you can do this, I invite you to do that. And now I invite you to begin to bring your awareness to your body. And starting at the top of your head, and very slowly scanning and moving all the way down. We will ultimately move down to the tips of your toes, but scanning very gently and with awareness, the top of your head. I want you to begin to mentally invite your muscles to relax. And as you scan down through the crown of your head, down through your forehead and your face, your neck, the back of your head, all down through your body and your shoulders, down through your arms, I want you to begin to invite the muscles in your body to let go of any tension, anything that they've been carrying around from the day, or even the night, if this is the morning for you. We're just inviting that tension to melt away, inviting our body into deeper and deeper relaxation, inviting ourselves into greater and greater safety. And just gently scan through your body. Notice if there's any place in your body that feels resistant to letting go of tension. It's okay. You don't have to wrestle with it. You don't need to fight it. Just notice it and continue to scan and move down through your body, inviting your body to begin to relax and release all of the tension it's been carrying. In every muscle, in every cell, in every organ, in all of your tissues, throughout your fascia. We invite our bodies to just begin to relax and release all of the tension, all of the stress, all of the stories. Letting it all go. Scan your body down through your abdomen, through your hips, all the way down very gently and slowly down through your thighs, the tops of your legs, down through your knees, down through your calves, all the way down through your ankles, your joints there, down through your feet, and ultimately out through your toes, letting all of that pent up tension, anxiety, concern, all of it just begin to be expelled from the body, released, melted away. And once you find your body feeling so much more relaxed, so much more at ease, I'm going to invite you to imagine that you and I are standing face to face. And so If you don't feel that you can imagine that with ease, I want you to just sense it or know that it's happening. But we are standing face to face, and you see, sense, or know that our hands are joining together. We are creating our own small circle. And in this circle, there is safety, there is love, there is peace. We are grounded and anchored here. And so as we stand together, joining hands, creating this circle of strength and peace, I want you to see or sense or feel, maybe you just know, that there is this beautiful pillar of white, brilliant diamond light. And this pillar is moving through your entire body, from the depths below you all the way up, up, up through your crown, beyond what you can see. And this beautiful pillar of diamond light is the representation of the light of truth, the light of God, the all-knowing, infinite, intelligent mind of God in you. And it is here and it is present right now. And this light is a pillar because it is the place where we find our greatest alignment. It is the essence that brings every aspect of us into total agreement. I want you to sense and feel and know that this pillar of beautiful diamond light has great healing potential. It has the potential to resolve conflict in us. It has the potential to align our thoughts with the deep feelings within us so that we find great coherence within ourselves. And I want you to begin to sense and feel what it feels like in your body. To imagine that coherent, aligned, agreeable state inside of you. Just notice how peaceful you feel. Notice how relaxed and how calm you feel right now. And in this place of relaxation, calm, this place of aligned, coherent being, we want to invite your soul to join us in this circle. Now, I want you to just see, feel, sense, or know, just know that your soul has joined us here in this circle. And your soul is now the one who is joining hands with you. It's not me anymore. It is now your soul. And your soul is here to bring comfort, to impart wisdom, to reveal deep support and love. And I want you to take a minute and just let yourself feel in your hands what it feels like to touch this part of you. Is there warmth in your hands? Is there a sensation of activation, comfort, air? Just feel what it feels like to touch your soul. Your soul may invite you to even come closer, to feel more connected. I want you to take a minute and I want you to simply ask your soul, is there anything you want me to know right now? And just wait and sense or listen for what comes through. And as you receive that answer, I want you to take a minute to ask your soul, what is holding me back? And just give a minute to listen, to sense, or to know what your soul has to say to you. I want you to sense and feel and know that your soul is here, ready and willing to direct you, ready and willing to speak, to teach. I want you to take a minute and ask your soul, what is keeping me from knowing you truly? And let your soul begin to share that with you. And then I want you to ask your soul, what truths are available to me now? What truths am I ready to embody? What aspect of you am I ready to integrate now? And let your soul speak. Maybe it'll show you images. Maybe you'll just know or hear certain information or words or feelings. But just take a minute and tune in. And to our soul, we now ask you to show us any places of resistance in our body. We ask you to show us any places of resistance in our mind. And we ask you, soul, to help us begin to very gently dissolve these points of resistance. So you may see, feel, or just know that these places and points of resistance in your body and in your mind are being dissolved as we bring and invite the intelligence that is infinite, everlasting, and omnipotent God into these spaces that have been blocking us. And we let the light of God shine through these blocks, these places that are creating limitation in us, known and unknown. And we ask you, God, to begin to dissolve these blocks so that everything in our body, in our mind, and through our heart, which is the keeper of this wonderful wellspring that our soul bursts through, that you, God, keep the channel clear. And that we are careful to make ourselves available to you. And that the faith that is in us continually moves through, keeping the channel nice and clear so that we can strengthen the communication with this soulish aspect of ourselves. And if you feel comfortable right now, I want to invite you to just welcome your soul into your being and see your soul begin to merge with every part of you. You can wrap your arms around it like a warm hug, but feel your soul just begin to impress itself and imprint itself on every cell of your being, on every organ, in every tissue, in the depths and the space in between every cell. It's being filled with the light of your soul. And we ask that our soul just begin to integrate into every part of who we are right now. And we let this merge, this unification, begin to anchor into us so deeply so that we can begin to express this truth of who we are. We acknowledge our soul. We acknowledge this beautiful pillar of divine holy light that is holding us and keeping us and centering us, strengthening us and aligning us now. And we know we can come back to this moment. We can come back to this space, this time, anytime, day or night. It is always here for us. It is always active in us, even when we are unaware of it. We have access. Our connection is secure. And we are thankful for this. We let the work be established in us. And so it is. As you find yourself coming back very slowly, very gently to this present moment, I want to encourage you as you begin to let everything that you've received or experienced and encountered in this short time, as you begin to allow it to seep into the deepest parts of you, and you begin to allow it to shift everything you have known about yourself up to now, I want to invite you to do some very practical things because you are in a physical body and it's important for you to stay grounded and anchored. That is the only way we can actually go deep with God in us. And so if you're not outside, as you become more and more aware of your present moment and you bring yourself back to the here and now and you begin to feel sensations in your body again, I'm going to encourage you that at the conclusion of this, that you go outside and you find a way to connect with the earth around you, with nature around you. If you can be barefoot for just a couple of minutes, I encourage you to do that. It's very important to ground yourself after spiritual experiences like this. We do not want to become disengaged from our world because of our spiritual awakening or because of our spiritual experience. Our soul is wanting to express itself, and it needs us to be grounded in order for it to come through purely, truly, and fully. So grounding is important. Once you've grounded yourself and you feel clear and you feel that you have the space, I encourage you not to let too much time pass, even if you have to make voice notes or something like that. But do take time to write down or to record in some way the experience you've had today. And it's okay if nothing really happened. It's okay if you didn't feel like you were able to see much or you were able to experience much of anything. It's okay. You can come back to this exercise and do it over and over and over again as your system, your body, your mind, and your heart become more and more available for sinking into the depths of you. Your soul will take you as deep as you are able to go. And the more that you're open and the more that you find safety and the more that you find capacity, you will go deeper with every encounter and every moment of connection with your soul. So make sure to record any exchange that was made today. Even if it wasn't much at all, you can record that and keep that with you because you will deepen your experience with God through this process. I assure you of that. Thank you for your time and your willingness. My prayer is that this has been eye-opening, that it has given you even just a glimmer of hope, potentially more. I look forward to the days ahead and to the next lesson.